Hello, I am Aguilar Blas Damian Alejandro, and for this project, first off, I cut off with cutting pliers both ends of this cable, and then I placed the LED terminal on one of the sides of the cable and covered it with insulation tape. Then I placed the battery on the other side of the cable with insulation tape. There it is. Then I made the tips of the end touch to turn on the LED. There it is that when I make them touch, it turns on. Well, kind of, but there it is. So now I'm going to add salt into the ironing water until the saturation point is reached. That is, until the salt is no longer dissolved. I honestly think this is a lot, but what am I gonna do? It's science. Okay, so that's all. What? Alright, so I had to add a bunch of salt so it would stop dissolving. I had to add like more of the half of the glass. So as I said, it will stop dissolving. And there it is. It's probably just salt at this point. So now I'm gonna add the acetyl salicylic acid into the ironing water. And let's see what happens. That was honestly really hard to pronounce, but okay. Oh, there it is. The magic is happening. Science, I mean. Right, that's actually really cool. There it is. Starting to dissolve. It seems like it's a slow process, but at least it's happening. Has it stopped yet? I think it has, I don't know. It will probably take longer. Yep. It seems that it has stopped. Probably. I don't know. Alright, so I had to agitate it for a moment so it would completely dissolve. And there it is. Now it's fully dissolved. And I think there it is. Yep. Now you cannot see the acetyl salicylic acid. Right, so now I'm gonna pour the talcum powder into the ironing water so it can dissolve and until it is not dissolved anymore. Let's see if that's enough. Let me just agitate it for a moment. Is that smoke? And yep, there it is. Let's add a little more. Right, that's it. Wow, science. And there it is. A little bit more. And there it is. Wait a second. Oh, it smells awful. Yep, this is also smoke. But well, what am I gonna do? I'm not a physicist or a chemistry teacher or something. I don't know. Alright. I hope that's enough. And we have proved that it is also soluble like the rest. And now I'm gonna... Right, so next up we have the sugar, which I'm also gonna pour on the ironing water. I'm gonna use the sugar which my mom uses to cook. So hopefully it doesn't fall off all of it. And I don't waste it, which I think I am doing right now. I don't know. But well, it's for the project. And well, I don't think this one's soluble, or I don't know. You can check it right now. Yep, it appears it's not soluble. Well, let me check. I'd say a little bit. Maybe it's the reflection which doesn't allow me to see well what's going on in there. Should I add more? I'm gonna add more. Okay. There we go. And let's see. Just a little bit more and we'll see what happens. Okay. I can hear the salt moving in there. Maybe it's just me. No, yeah, I can actually hear it. Right, let's check. It's soluble, I would say, from the views of it, from the looks of it. There it is. Alright, so forget what I said, it's fully soluble. I mean, you can't even barely see it. It looks like gasoline or something. It looks like oil, or probably. So yeah, it's fully soluble. And there it is. It also probably looks like contaminated water, but I don't know. Right, so next up I'm gonna go with the baking soda. Oh, wait, that was a mistake. Let's see what happens with this one. And every single one of them has been soluble. I wonder if this one's gonna be. But since I don't think all of them have the same chemical properties, then who knows? And I think just a little bit more and that should be it. I think it's fully soluble. Yes, it definitely is. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let me just check. I literally just poured it, so I don't know. Okay. I still don't fully know if it's soluble or not, so also forget what I said. And yes, you can see a little bit of change with the water, the color of the water mixed with the baking soda. Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, and let's see. Just give me 15 seconds or less. My arm is seriously starting to hurt and I don't know why. Okay, there it is. Alright, so after waiting a little bit of time, which was actually like 10 seconds, I realized that it is not soluble completely, because you can see that at the bottom the talcum powder is still there. You see? There it is. Alright, so let me mention something that I just realized is the fact that the acetyl salicylic acid is semi-soluble, because at the bottom the acid is still there. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but yes, it's not fully soluble. And well, as I said before, I had to agitate it so it would completely dissolve, but I just realized that it didn't fully dissolve. Well, there it is. So, to mention something, the water and the salt did. Otra vez. Era el agua, el azúcar. Right, so before mentioning what happened here, the salt and the sugar did dissolve with the iron in water, but the talcum powder did not. I had to wait for a moment so to see what would happen. And yes, there it is. It is semi-soluble. Alright, so now I'm gonna prove if this is true or false, because look what it says there. It says it's soluble, so let's see if it's true. But I don't know. Hopefully it is, because that's why they are selling it like that. Okay, that should be enough. It looks like dirt or something. It looks like mud. Hopefully that's enough to prove if this is true or wrong, and for the project, of course. It's a little bit more, 5 seconds. And that should be it. Let's add a little bit more. You know what? That's enough. Let's see. And there's the result. I don't think. Or wait. Alright, so it really is soluble, even though it looks completely brown. If it was more transparent, then you couldn't distinguish between the iron in water and the coffee. So yep, it seems like it's fully soluble, and it's true. Alright. Alright, so after a few adjustments, we are gonna verify if each and one of these is a conductor of electricity or not. Let's see. Hopefully I don't get electrified. First one, we have the salt. Let's see. Yes, it is. It can conduct electricity. That's amazing. Okay, let's clean it. Right, the next one, we have the coffee. Let's see. It also is a conductor of electricity. This is actually amazing, I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually surprised. Okay. Let's clean it right there. Oh, it's starting to change color. Right, next one, we have the baking soda. Yes, the baking soda. And it also is a conductor of electricity. Right. Let's clean it too. And the last three, let's go with the fourth one. Okay, let's see. The talcum is not a conductor of electricity. Literally the first one out of these three, which is not. And let's go with the next one. Alright. So then we have the sugar, which looks like oil or something. And it's also not a conductor of electricity, also talcum. Right, let's clean it. And finally, the last one, which is the acetyl salicylic acid. I'm amazed that I can pronounce that. And well, sadly, it is not. So now we have seen that the talcum, the sugar, and the acetyl salicylic acid are not conductors of electricity, but the sugar, the salt, the coffee, and the baking soda are conductors of electricity, and the talcum, the salt, and the acetyl salicylic acid are not. So you can see it here. It is. Next one, it is. And well, the last three, as you saw, are not conductors of electricity, as the first three. You can see it right there. And the last one, it's not. And there we go. Right, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Honestly, this is science and all of that. Wow. Right, so now I know how to turn a light on with these materials. There we go. Amazing.